Well, it's good to see you guys in Panorama. I apologize for not sending you guys a video a lot sooner. And so today I'm going to release one. Tonight I'm going to release another. And these are all mindsets. I've fallen down on the job for compiling things for the Enterprise in America season. And since we are nearly done with that season, I need to quit falling down on the job, right? Okay, so I don't want you to think that because the season is nearly done that the adventure is at an end. It's not. It's only just begun. That's how it is in personal development. You guys have done good for listening, watching so far, and listening to my audio. 5 days ago, I did an audio version of what I'm talking about on the air, the Eagle Mindset, and well, I think it's time I come out and say what's on my heart visually. I think about, number one, groundwork we all know for the Eagle Mindset. We know that we have an enemy to our souls. Lucifer, Satan, Hasatan, wherever he is. Let me give you a piece of advice. Let me give you a piece of advice right here and right now. I want you to kick that critter out. Okay? Because that's the best thing you can do. Now, I want to do a shout out to a top earner in the home-based franchising business, networking business. He was a basketball coach in high school a number of years. He's a professional speaker, best-selling author. Like I said, top earner in the industry I'm involved in. He's the coach, Presley Swaggerty, and I gotta say, this coach is going to be edified once again on my airwaves. Now, also want to do, I had no idea until today, and I wish I'd known, that I had joined the Rhino Nation Facebook group. God bless each and every one of you guys. I'll tell you something. Team Rhino Nation is charging down through all the barriers. So we're all joining in together, and I just want you guys to know this is the best blessing that we can think about. Now, I know. I gotta realize that this is a much shorter form than podcasting, but I still gotta speak my mind. I believe that people can still achieve their dreams. And I believe sometimes all it takes is a smartphone and a laptop computer. And a little work and creativity. With that, I want to wish you guys a blessed day. And now I've done enough explaining, exchanging pleasantries. Let's get down to the Eagle Mindset, okay? These three things. Number one, this is the top thing. To have the Eagle Mindset, you must be able to overcome adversity. Let me tell you something. I have come to realize these past 5 years that adversity is something that has to be overcome in order to succeed. I look at what's happened. 2018, my nephew lived next door to me. He doesn't anymore. Anyway, I fell off his porch and broke his leg in January of that year. April of 2019, can you believe it's almost been 4 years? Walked into the bank to go to Toastmasters convention, to Toastmasters meeting, collapsed and fractured my skull. And a lot of doctors and people say that I was lucky to have made it. And I got to say, it was a powerful hand of the Lord. And then 2020, COVID. Now, COVID has left its devastation on all of us, okay? I'm not going to deny that. But it was a dark time for me. And I didn't think I was ever going to see the light of the tunnel. And then one morning, Heavenly Father came to me and he said, look, if all you think you can look for is the darkness, then that's all you're going to see. You need to start looking to the light. And I remember the Good Friday before Easter of that year in 2020, I complained to him. I said, you need to tell me what that light is. And he said, the light of Jesus Christ. And that's helped me overcome adversity. Number 2, be with the wind and the flight. That means to overcome resistance. The eagle from the age of an eaglet. Listen to me. The eagle from the age of an eaglet has to learn to overcome resistance before it begins to fly. You look at the baby eaglet, okay? Mama knows when it's time for it to fly. So it leaves prickly things around the nest and pecks the bird, saying, go on, you gotta fly now, you gotta fly. And so sometimes that's what life does for us. And I've had quite a few pecks myself. We gotta overcome that adversity. And you know what? We can do that. We really can. Now, number 3. This is completely overcome your fear of what other people might think of you. I think one of the biggest downfalls in social media, and we people in personal development and in industry, we need to overcome this. The fear of what other people might think because of our distracted, defiant culture. If we're constantly afraid of what other people think, we're not going to succeed. I'm sorry about your bad luck. I hate to break you the bad news, but if you're constantly afraid of other people or afraid of what other people might think, you're not going to succeed. And you want to know something? God healed me of that fear. I used to have a lot of fear. I still got fear. But the thing is, some of the top things that I had fear about, I had friends pray for me, and God broke that fear off from me. Now, I'll leave you with a quote from the coach, Presley Swaggerty. He said, the day of you settling for less than the best is over. And once you've completely overcome that fear of what other people think, then you become that. With that, until next time, I hope you enjoy watching Empower Your Pattern 2.0. If you like what you hear, please subscribe, become a part of Pattern Realm. Until next time, don't just sit there and take it. Build your dreams so you can take it. Do what others don't so you can be what others won't. And do what others won't so you can have what others can. Choose, act, and pursue happiness. God bless you guys.